Hello, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a VR for Jess Piping. Hopefully a short video. I was just smoking a pipe out back and reminded me I wanted to do this weekend, but I got my hunting stuff kind of laid out and I didn't want the smoke to get on it, so no pipe, just in the garage here. But congrats, Jess, on 1,000 subs, and it's quite an accomplishment in the pipe community. And man, I loved your car video on that Firebird. Congrats on that. Excited to see some future videos on that. You're doing a nice giveaway, and you just wanted, I guess, anything car related, which I could get pretty scatterbrained about. Man, I love cars. I've always loved cars. My dad used to take me to drag races ever since I was little, and got to learn what all the different cars were and different muscle cars. And luckily I had a few. When I started off I had a 68 Dodge Dart, and then I had a Chevelle. Actually, it's a quick, you can see it up there in the picture. It was a nice car, just had a slant six though, but it was still really nice. But I always wanted some of the bigger ones. My dad wouldn't let me buy one when I was a teenager. He was afraid I would kill myself, I think. So I always wanted a Charger. I liked the early, like the Dukes of Hazzard ones, the late 60s ones, but they were so expensive. I almost scored them a couple times, but they're always very expensive, and I tried to buy a few on my delivery route that I saw in driveways, and I've it could be a whole series of videos about the different stories trying to buy these cars. But I showed up with cash on a 68 Charger once, and this lady was going to turn her German Shepherd loose at me. She thought I found out later it was a crack house, and she thought I was coming to collect money that she owed or something. And my wife and 2-week-old baby were out in the car in the driveway, and so that was always pretty funny to look back on. But I found a 71 Charger RT with a 440 that I tried to buy for 10 years when I lived in Las Vegas. And I talked to the guy. I would leave notes. He never was quite ready. And then lo and behold, early this year, a famous YouTube channel buys and finds this same 71 Charger, buys it off the same guy that I tried buying it off of, and now he's got a series of videos. He's restoring it, and he's got it driving good. And I mean, good for him. He's doing a lot better than I was probably able to do with it. But I was determined to buy that off him. I emailed him, and he just wanted way too much money. So I spent a few months looking for. I decided I really want to get one. I was going to find one that was rust free, that I could do some easy body work and then try to paint it myself probably. You know, people are saying these paint jobs now cost like 10 to 20 grand. I don't know if that's true or not, but I spent a few months looking, and they're just too much money, man. People wanted, I mean, to buy one done wasn't a whole lot more money than one that was only halfway done. So I'll show you quick what I picked up about 6 months ago. I finally found a 71 Charger, and I'll flip it around while I'm talking, shorten this video up as much as I can. It's not a Super B or an RT. It doesn't have a Hemi or a 440. It's got a 360, freshly rebuilt, brand new 727 transmission. It came from the original family. The grandma bought it, the daughter had it, and I bought it from the grandson, who's about my age. They had the bumpers re-chromed. Interior's all original on it. Doesn't have the bucket seats or rally gauges or pistol grip shift 4-speed, you know, like would be optimal, but the price also goes up with all that. That's the original color. They had it repainted in the late 80s, and he said it's been garaged ever since, so the paint's still pretty much like new on it. That's it. I can give it a quick start here, and that stripe is exactly the stripe that would come on it, except they'd be flat black. So I would swap that over, except that it's painted on there, so I'm kind of stuck. Oh, brother. Hope I got the keys on me. Well, if I don't have, I do have them. So that's it. I got my dream car, my 71 Charger. I plan on probably keeping this one for quite a long time. It's all detailed, nice under the hood, but just keep this one short. So, congrats again, Jess, and thanks anybody for tuning in. Bye.